2 days, but 2 days of extremely fast pace. I mean, yesterday, I have to be honest with you, was a madhouse, which is good, in terms of what we expect from an MRO show. We've been back to back, after hours even. So far, I'm very happy with the venue, which I don't know. It seems like it may be a little smaller, but because of that, maybe it feels much busier. But I can tell you based on the number of meetings that we've had so far, it's a very conclusive and productive show for us. Listen, as part of Etihad Airways Engineering, it's all about continuous improvement, and how do we reinvent ourselves, on a continuous basis. So we've done some very exciting projects on the airframe side. We've just completed our first, A380 6-year check, for Tier 1 national flag carrier. I mean, I'll say Lufthansa, which has gone on time, with no quality issues. So quite excited about that. But we're continuing to develop our end-of-lease business as well, doing aircraft maintenance on VIP platforms. But this year, for us, is a particular focus on components. Okay, how we develop new capabilities, joining forces with key strategic providers, OEMs, key vendors out there. So it's been quite successful because it's been a very good mix actually during the MRO show of vendors, OEMs, and also customers. Sometimes those shows, that mix is not always the right one, but this year is very productive. We approach the market as a little bit maybe differently than others. Okay, I'm not looking really for just spot transactions. I'm looking more over how can we build a relationship, because it's not just about price, but obviously the quality, which is the foundation of what we do, the reliable performance, and obviously the competitive offerings. But at the end of the day, it's a learning process. Okay, we're an MRO. We're not perfect. It's about how do we, get together with our customers, understand really what is important to them. How can we adapt, our service offerings even to them, and then how we can grow and learn together, so that at the end of the day we deliver better value. Okay. Every time that we do an aircraft or we do a service, might it be in engineering or components. So customers in general are getting, smarter. Okay, more. Before you had a very small operator with little technical, ability, and you obviously the big carriers. Now everybody is increasing, the level of understanding. We're trying to add to it. Okay, and effectively how we can define that value proposition, that solution for these guys. So more of a partnership approach rather than just a spot type of transaction. And so far so good, because it's interesting. We don't have a lot of exclusive contracts yet. We've been doing business with the same type of customers for years. Okay, so obviously the way we're approaching it seems to work, because they keep on coming back. This year, it's a trend. I mean, we went from condition-based type maintenance to now the big buzz, in terms of digitalization, big data, more of a predictive, type maintenance. So obviously, it's how we MROs, how do we adapt to obviously this changing environment? Okay, how do we adapt to the new platforms? Being more and more of them out there. I mean, probably by within the next 10 years, I would say more than half of the fleet worldwide will be new platforms. So those new platforms require a lot of different skill set, might it be from a technology perspective, but also even from our technicians and engineers. It's not all about structures. How do you deal with composites? All those are a lot of computer, system softwares involved. So if you are an MRO that do not want to learn or effectively transform yourself, I think it's going to be a very difficult time. So we've engaged into this journey. We know it is a journey. It's not going to happen overnight. But when I look at the number of 787 checks that we've done more than 30 plus already. I know that we're well on our way.